Hi, I'm Sam with The Nocturnal. Thank you both so much for speaking with me today. And congrats on the film. It was so beautiful and so emotional, and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. But what originally drew you both to your respective roles?
I think from the moment I picked up the script, I was just so taken with the amazing love story that is portrayed, but also with what a powerful, strong, resilient, brave human Jen Carter is and was during this time in her life, and how much positivity she and Saul tackled this period of adversity with. And I I just fell in love with their connection, with their group of friends, with the message of the film. And I loved how even though they were going through all this, they also still had fights and still like they were so human, and it was so believable. And that is something that I always look for in the characters that I portray. And one of the things that made me so excited to tackle this role.
Yeah, that was, I think for exactly what Jessica said about being able to kind of weave in and out of what you go through in a daily life and not sugarcoating so and or hiding so many things. We had these intense fights in the movie, and but also had these incredible joyous moments that when you watch and even reading the script, you're like, you want that, you want to feel that way, and you want part of that to be in your life. So to be able to portray these characters, real life characters, and was really special because the best thing was to be able to take away so many tidbits of things that we can kind of infuse into our own lives. And I think that that message is exactly what Jen and Saul wanted to do.
And I did read that Jen came on set in New Orleans and visited with you guys, but for both of you, especially for Jessica, like what, and learning about Saul too, Harry, from his memory, what was the preparation like working with Jen to portray, her love story in this real life couple?
Well, Jen was incredibly generous with both of us in terms of being very open and sharing the intimate details of her and Saul's relationship. I know that she shared a bunch of stories with me. I think Harry can speak to it more, but she shared photos and videos with him as well. And it was just so inspiring to see their love and their connection, because they truly were soulmates and lifelong friends, and they were meant to be together even though their time was cut short. But I think actually the biggest gift that Jen gave me, and I think gave both of us, is she really encouraged me to make the character my own, and to not feel beholden to doing some kind of impersonation or mimicking her. And as a result, I was able to show up on set every single day and be incredibly present with Harry, and find our own beautiful version of this love story, in all of its simplicity and complexity.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it is when you get a script as an actor, you have the lines, you have the actions, and I think the big part is finding what's in between that, what's in the white space, what can you fill it with. And I think giving Jen and Todd Rosenberg wrote a beautiful script and giving us that beautiful structure and kind of the direction that we needed to go. But it was important for us Jess and I, to sit there and work it through and figure out what we could bring to the table as individuals, as performers, while still honoring their story and their love that so many people even before this movie was made were affected by on a global scale. Just seeing their wedding video and how people contributed selflessly to give them that special moment that they had in the wedding.
And you both have such a beautiful kind of on-screen dynamic and really great chemistry that everything you said you can see on screen. It really shines through in the film. What do you hope audiences take away during the holiday season?
Yeah, I think this holiday season, it's been a rough year in different ways for a lot of people, and people are going through just whether it be roadblocks and dealing with loss and just anything that is just difficult for the human condition to kind of get through. But I think it's giving someone a different perspective of how this couple dealt with something like this. and I think that's what's needed right now. It's just to see some hope and to see someone kind of what they did to go through in the face of tragedy. For me, it was incredibly inspiring. I'm a changed person from just being part of this film, and watching it at the same effect of just their message alone. So I hope that that's what the audiences take away from this.
That's so beautiful, and happy holidays. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you guys again.